So day 3 is all about catching fish. Well, we got a late start this morning because it was pouring down rain. So we decided to run into town, buy a few groceries, get some raid to help kill the mosquitoes. They're really bad this year for some reason. And we had our big meal at lunchtime, and then we took off fishing. We set up for fishing for bass and for northern pike. And here's some of the action that happened. Decent northern. Oh, good fish. Oh, come on, big boy, don't clamp down on me. We fished from about 12:30 to 6:30. Still, our numbers are down a little bit. We caught 27 fish between the northern bass and then the one muskie that we caught, which I'll show you a little bit later. But the fishing is starting to pick up. The water's starting to warm up a little bit. 37 even. Whoa. Taking some drag. That's always a good thing. Head shakes. Oh, that's real good. Yeah, let me see if I can hand land this fish. Wow, he's heavy. Oh. So the best fish of the day happened right after we got out about 12:30. We had set up to fish this rock bar that came out about 50 yards out into the lake. I had put on a swim bait fishing for the bass, and Henry had put on a number 5 Meps to try to catch any northern that were out there and some bass as well. So I'm going through, I catch a couple bass, and then all of a sudden Henry gets the hit of a lifetime. Oh, big muskie, big muskie. Oh my gosh, Henry, that's huge. Oh my gosh. Huge muskie. I told you to use that Meps and not that swim bait, didn't I?
No. I said
don't let him pull that pole out of your hands now.
I know.
Nice fish.
Let him.
One, you haven't even got him up yet.
You've got to get a hold of yourself.
We'll just try to get him with your hands.
No.
Look at that fish, Henry. Look at that fish. Okay, don't want him to get into that trolling motor. Or into the regular motor either. Oh, nice fish. Nice fish. So I had to stop filming there so I could get the net and try to get the fish in the net so we could get it unhooked. Muskies are out of season. We want to try to get it unhooked as quickly as possible. But when I went to net it, it went all the way through my net. And then Henry's got his pole with the line through the net and the fish still on. And now we've got an issue. But we ended up finally getting it in the net, getting it unhooked safely, and getting it released back into the wild. So Henry, what'd you think about your experience yesterday with the muskie?
It was a pretty big fish. I don't know, it was fun to fight.
Were you surprised when it hit your lure?
Yeah, well, I saw it hit it, so I knew it was big when it hit it.
Yeah. It looked like you had a pretty hard time getting it in on that little pole.
Yeah, it was going under the boat and almost got in both the motors.
Well, you did a nice job fighting it. Is that the biggest muskie that you've ever caught?
No, I caught a 54-inch one.
And this one we're guessing was about 50, maybe 51 or something. That was probably the heaviest one, though, that you've ever caught. That fish was fat.
Yeah, it was.
So what do you think of fishing up at Lake of the Woods and Whitefish Bay?
It's better fishing than Illinois.
So remember to hit the like button. Show Henry a little love. Show the channel a little love. And don't forget to subscribe. And just remember, the only trip you'll regret taking is the one you don't.